Today we are going to be making Play-Doh with only 4 simple ingredients. So I have a helper with me again today, and the simple ingredients you need is flour, warm water, salt, and the food coloring of your choice if you want to make the Play-Doh colorful. So first I'm going to add in 1 cup of warm water, just into the bowl here. And then I'm also going to add in 2 cups of the flour. And it's very important that the water is warm so that the flour kind of blends in with it. So there's 1 cup and 2 cups. And then you also want to add in about half a cup of salt. Just get it all in there. There we go, we got our salt, and pour that in there. And now we're just gonna add a couple drops of our food coloring without making sure our cat gets into it. Now, I didn't mix it first, so I am putting in the food coloring on parts where the water is. I want it really blue. And then I'm just gonna take a fork and mix it all up together. And as you're going, if you see that it's a little bit, I did add a little bit too much flour, and that's okay. All I have to do is just add more warm water. So we'll get that going. I'm adding another cup of warm water, but I'm just gonna do half of it right now. And then mix it all up again. There we go. Then I'm gonna take my hands in there and mix it all up together. It does get sticky at this point. As you can see, it's very sticky. So I'm gonna make sure all the flour gets in there. And when it's sticky like this, that means that you have to actually add more flour. So it's kind of a touch and base go with how much stuff you need. You just kind of add everything until you get the right consistency. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna wash my hand. So I just added just about that much flour left in there. And then I'm gonna go back in with my hands and mix it all up. And I got that nice blue going as well. Okay, I'm gonna bring some flour out from the bowl and put it on the counter. I'm gonna mix the Play-Doh up. Get it all nice in there. All the flour. And stretch it out. And it's still sticky on my hand, so I am gonna go back in with just a little bit more flour. There we go. Make sure you get it all in there. Mix it all up again. This is super easy to do with your kids as well. I do it with my little siblings who are much younger. They're 5 and 3. And they absolutely love doing it. They love pouring it in. And you can also use your rolling pins with it, and it lasts for a long time as long as you put it in like a plastic baggie or wrap it or put it in a plastic container. Just make sure it doesn't get left out because it will harden. Okay, and I'm thinking that we still need a little bit more flour. Still sticking to me. Just gonna add a little bit more. There we go. Just gonna stretch it in just like you're making pizza dough. This Play-Doh is not supposed to be sticky. There we go. Okay. Now it's perfect. Let me wash my hands to get all that leftover stuff off of it. Okay. So now that we have our Play-Doh, it's looking at the right consistency. It's not sticking too much on my hand, so I'm gonna roll it in the extra flour that I have here. And it is done.